Hey awesome fans, look what I've got here. I have a range of Masters of the Universe Origins and the Masters of the Universe Revelation action figures to review. This is awesome, right? These are the new wave of the Retro Play series. In this wave, they have released the Sunman. They also released the very cool Hot Trooper that I like, Cloudful, and Anti-Eternia He-Man. Apart from all the famous Skeletor and He-Man, these are some amazing release too. So let's start with the comic that comes with the figure. Basically, all the same wave will get the same comic where they will introduce all four characters in this mini comic. So the first up of the characters that is main focus here is the Sunman. Sunman comes with a sword of light, his sun shield, and his unique phoenix wings, which you have to pop out the head to take out the wings and the body armor. All the Origins figures has up to 16 points of articulation, where you have the basic shoulder rotation, arm swivel, waist, hips, knee, and ankle bend. So overall, for this figure, I like the vibrant colors of the figure, and the wings is kind of cool. When I put the wings behind the back, so it's kind of different kind of play that you can pose or use in this figure. So it's a nice figure. Next, I have the Menacing Clawful. The head sculpt expression is better than the retro figure, as I remembered, and the retro figure has much more glossier body. This matte finishing is nice. The arm articulation is basic, but the new version is able to claw grip the weapon, and of course the main feature of this figure is his main big claw in action. This will be one of my favorite figure when I was young. The Hot Trooper new figure has a nice silver metal finishing. The Trooper staff has the same creature design but it's shorter than what is the vintage figure has. This figure has better articulation movements because they need to use the different body mold. The coolest part of it is the pop-out armor of the figure, kind of like a battle damage. Well, the last figure of this Origins wave is the Anti-Eternia He-Man. He first came to Eternia through a gateway created by the World Converter. This is from the comics, I think. Yeah, well, I've not seen this model released before, but I still think it's a cool villain. The body sculpt is actually the same as He-Man, except the head sculpt is using the vintage He-Man head. The Anti-Eternia He-Man Power Sword is a full sword, and the rest of the accessories is the same. Articulation is also the same as the He-Man sculpt. My verdict for this wave is that the new sculpt, materials used, and the vibrant paint job is awesome. While they're able to maintain the retro look of these characters, this really brings out the nostalgic feeling when I first got my hands on these figures. If you are a fan of the Masters of the Universe, it's a good opportunity to start collecting these figures as they are a long-time classics that are not to be missed. Here's the good news, if you are interested to get the Masters of the Universe Origins action figure, you can head over to Pavilion Bukit Jalil. They have a big dedicated MOTU space, and these latest assortments are available there among the top TRU stores. My next review will be on these awesome Masters of the Universe Revelation action figures. Before we go into the new wave, this was my earliest wave of review and I'm already impressed by the new designs, sculpts, articulation and accessories. The first figure from this wave is Scareglow. He is a ghost who labors in service to Skeletor. So his box art is pretty impressive. Now let's look at the figure. Scareglow comes with an extra pair of Skeletor printed hands. There's a bit of translucent on one of the palm, and this is his Scythe of Doom. Nice design on this one, right? So Scarecrow design is already impressive. Now his cape is made from the same type of fabric that's been used on the Scalagod. Really looks nice on this figure. In terms of articulation, the rubber material covering the waist has a cut at the side to allow the legs movements to the front and the side. So each of these new figures has 30 points of articulation. You'll be able to pose these figures nicely for display or a good toy photo shoot. This version of Scarecrow only has a glowing head compared to the retro version where the body glows. I'm still pretty happy with the cool looking sculpt and design. This is Fisto, the man with the iron fist. The box art shows that he's fighting some creatures. I hope they release those figures too. So Fisto comes with extra two pieces of left hands. As you can see, the other fist is not changeable. This is a nice sword too. The loincloth part is the same as the man at arms, as well as the boots, and just a different color paint job on the boots. So as for articulations, it's pretty standard like the rest, but the iron fist could rotate around to make some good posing if you want to play with that. Next, I have Andra. You must be wondering if she is a new character in the MOTU universe. Well, it's not. She first appeared in the Masters of the Universe comics, published by Marvel between 1986 and 87. In this series, she was a friend and colleague of Teela and served as a member of the Royal Guard. The Andra action figure has two extra pair of hands, a blaster effect part, and a full covered face mask. She also has a fabric cape and hoodie line, which is very nice. Well, let's take her out for the packaging. Andra's figure build is a female size. Articulation is better than the male ones because there's not much of muscle blocking the articulation points. In comparison with Teela's figure, both have their own unique designs, materials, and paint jobs, so I would say kudos to Mattel for doing this. This is what I like about this figure. The alternative hoodie cape and mask part is so cool. You could turn her into a kind of a cool bounty hunter like. Next is Stinkor. Stinkor is also one of my favorite MOTU characters. So basically, I like all the bad guys lah. So Stinkor has also comes with an additional pair of hands, additional head with the gas mask light, so you can cover the mouth, and an odd blue shield. I don't know, he doesn't have any weapons, but just a shield. So Stinkor has the same loincloth as the rest, but the body sculpt has some fur texture on it. His design is also a resemblance of a skunk. In terms of articulation, it is a bit restricted on the head and the chest part due to the bulky armor. Apart from this beautiful wave, I also have the bigger packaging for the Savage She-Man Deluxe figure and Triclops. Triclops comes with a very cool box set, complete with the technological cult ropes. I'm really impressed that they released Triclops in this format. The set comes with a special cult cape, additional head sculpt, and the inner rope, extra pair of hands as well. And the basic Triclops sculpt uses the same loincloth parts. Even the sword is the same as Fisto, and the boots too. As for Triclops' three eyes, it can be rotated into three different shapes. Articulation is pretty standard. Now let's change into his cult robe. My final figure to review will be the Savage He-Man Deluxe figure that comes with Orko. I was impressed by the box art, but when it comes to the figure, I was a little disappointed to see Savage He-Man in a smaller muscle body. Well, nevertheless, the box set is still cool with all the weapons that is provided, and Orko comes with a stand effect parts. Well, this Savage He-Man has a longer hair scalp. Well, this really obstructs the head movement. I wish the expression was a bit more angrier since it's called Savage He-Man, right? In terms of the articulation, there's no restriction because he doesn't have the armor. The basic swivel of all the joints is perfectly done. As for the loincloth, it's different from the rest of the figures. When it comes to the weapon set, I was really impressed because it comes with the Savage He-Man spear, a huge battle damage battle axe actually, so with all the chip of the metal. And the power sword is actually the same as what Skeletor has. So next I have Orko. Orko is very cute here. I do like this figure. There's a bit of on the base where you can dismantle and also put it back or as a stand for Orko. So the Orko articulation is not much. Well, we have the head swivel, the arms. That's all, right? Because it's a basic small figure without legs, so it's only the arm swivel and the head. Okay, here's my verdict for the Masters of the Universe Revelation action figures. They are super awesome. Not only that, they have a nice sculpt, the paint jobs, the articulation, color schemes, all is on spot. And they actually have won the Toy of the Year award 2022 under the Action Figure of the Year category. Congratulations to Mattel. And if you are actually looking for new arrivals, well, good news. We have the new figures of the new Eternia, He-Man, Skeletor, Merman, Tila, the classic look, arriving in mid-April. Here's another good news. Toys R Us in-store promotion is promoting this free T-shirt. If you purchase 150 ringgit of MOTU toys, you get one free T-shirt, either the black or the gray one. The black one really looks good. The color is vibrant. Well, the name Skeletor is there, but the print is only on the front. Whereas for the gray one, the gray version, it has actually the silhouette of the classic, poses of He-Man, and I really love the ones behind where all the faces of the characters are there. So, well, this is only available on the top 10 Toys R Us toy stores, so better hurry and get them before stocks runs out. You can get all these awesome Masters of the Universe figures in the official Toys R Us Malaysia site and the official Mattel Shopee and Lazada store. I'll put the links down below. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Do remember to click like, share and subscribe to our channel for more awesome toys reviews like this. Thank you, bye.